Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Welcome back to the Rios Brothers. Today we're going to be talking about a story. You guys ready? Let's dive into it. So, have you guys ever heard about the story of the cabin? I don't know how to the thing, but I usually call it the kid in the cabin, right?
Yeah.
So, let me tell you the story. So, there's a 17-year-old who lived in Oregon, and unfortunately his father passed away, right?
Yeah.
And they had this cabin like in the mountains, like in the forest, right?
Yeah.
They were like, he was like, there's like forest right next. There's like a mountain with snow on it where like you can go skiing on it, right?
Yeah.
People go visit it a lot of times. So you know how he said his father passed away?
Yeah.
Well, when his father passed away, guess what happened?
What?
They were very sad, very like disappointed that his father like died, right?
Yeah,
Like
that
passed
makes
away.
sense. Hey, and I
So
got a question.
yeah,
What year was it?
like around 2010. Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
okay.
And here was a story that right when he like passed away, they had this cabin in the forest, like I said, right?
Yeah.
His mom did not know what to do with it because it was his dad's, right?
Yeah.
But when it like got took, right when he like passed away, he she was thinking about to like pause it. What was I gonna say that to sell it, sell.
Oh, I have to give
And
it to someone else.
yeah, like, but the 17-year-old stopped her, right?
Yeah.
And said that he wanted to stay there for like a few days, like to remember him and his father's memories. And when that happened, like he was about, his mom told him yes, that he can go, right? But
Yeah.
right when he comes back, they're gonna sell it. And he told his mother told her like to stay there for how long you want, but like not like forever, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get it?
Because they have to sell it.
Yeah, they have to sell it because what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, here's so right after that, his father's car. His father was about to buy a new one, right?
Yeah.
Because his father was about to buy a new car because he gave his car to his son, right?
Yeah.
And when he gave the car to the son took it to go to the cabin, stopped at stores, stopped at things to get snacks, and he brought his dog called named Midnight.
Like
And
in the dark.
yeah, like Midnight. Her name is Midnight. And she's a girl. So she's a girl, right?
Yeah.
Right. So like right when they get there, it was like pretty normal. The first 2 days was like good, right?
Yeah.
He was playing video games. He went skiing because he was playing with the PlayStation 4. And we've been like thinking, did he probably watch TV shows? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, but right when that happened, on the third day, guess what happened?
What?
So you know Midnight, right?
Yeah.
She needed to go to the restroom. So, and before she went to the restroom, there was before she went to the restroom, it was very snowy that day, like super snowy. And he wanted to go somewhere, but like he didn't. He was like, "Nah, I don't want to like clean my car and all that, right?"
Yeah.
So guess what?
What?
He stayed inside the whole day. But like in the middle of the day, Midnight wanted to go to the restroom, like I said, right?
Yeah.
He took her outside. She went to go do her business, and he noticed footprints, footprints, yeah, around the footprints around the cabin. But like in the back of the cabin, there's like this little hill that you can go on, right?
Yeah.
On top of that hill, there's footsteps, and it faded in the woods, right? In the forest, right next to pine trees, oak trees, and all those trees, right? Right when he went to those, like, there's a clearance in front of the house.
Oh, so like.
And it's like a very, like, mid, it's like mid, like, for
Not
how long it is.
not far.
Yeah, like, not, no, like, how, like, big is it? Like, the width, the time, the width and the how many feet it is. It's just like just perfect, right?
So isn't too small or too long?
Yeah, it's just like big.
No,
Just
normal.
perfect. Yeah, just normal, perfect. And it have so many windows, and it has a clearance in front of the house.
Yeah.
So like, there's nothing right here, and there's trees right here, trees right here.
Yeah, you already told me.
And my chair is falling to the distance. I need your help with your chair. Okay, thank you. Okay, there. And right when that happened, so that's about the house, right? And like the swerves, you know how I said like the swerves? The swerves go like 360 like that, but like just like you know how you go like spin, like 360 or spin?
Yeah.
It's like a half of a 360, like you know how like 360s go like this? Instead of the edge of the corners, you go like that. Not a half, look, it's like a half of a 360. So let me tell you about more of the story, right? So right after that, he stayed up very late, and he was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm too tired." Right? Turned off his PlayStation 4, went upstairs, and took Midnight. Right when he was laying down for a few minutes, Midnight just jumped out of bed. Like she's not off of bed. She's on the bed, standing up, looking directly at the stairs because there's 2 stories, right? She's looking at the stairs, like directly looking, not paying attention to anything, directly looking at the stairs. Right when she was looking at the stairs, she went sprinting downstairs, right?
Yeah.
She was circling the house, and the boy thought she just needed to go restroom, right?
Yeah.
But he was too tired, he didn't want to go. So he got like courage to go, right?
Yeah.
And when he went, he just like noticed anything, but instead of her doing her business, she did not go. Like she was right there in the clearance, looking at the forest, directly at the forest. And remember the footsteps, right?
Yeah.
You know how the footsteps came to the cabin, then around the cabin, then it was faded in the back of the cabin.
Yeah.
Well, you know where the footsteps came from the forest, right?
Yeah.
She was looking directly where the footsteps were at the woods. She was looking, he probably thought that she was gonna go sprinting off to the woods, right? So he did not want to go get her. So he went to go get her and dragged her inside. He locked the door, locked everything, make sure everything was locked, windows, doors, and everything. But he wanted her to go back upstairs. She did not want her to go back upstairs. She wanted to stay downstairs. So he went up to Midnight, dragged her upstairs, right?
Yeah.
She did not want to go in bed. She was off the bed, right next to the bed, him laying down, right?
Yeah.
When he was laying down, they heard like something, like 6 or 9 footsteps on the roof. And they both looked up. Right when they both looked up, they're just looking and looking. And he was probably like, confused, like, what was it? Like, it could have been a deer. Why would a moose or a deer be on my roof, right?
Yeah.
And he just thought to himself. But like, no, like, he didn't think, like, how would it climb one of those branches, right? So he did not want to. Then remember, I forgot to tell you, there's a balcony in the room, in the master bedroom that he's in, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to go check on it, what was up there, right?
Oh, I just realized, it was 2-story, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said earlier.
You didn't say that.
I said it. Oh, I just couldn't about that, but so there's a balcony, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to go check what was it, right? But when he wanted to go check that, he did not want to go, so he was just going, like staying in bed. Midnight stopped looking on the roof. She went sprinting to the balcony. And guess what?
What?
She was staying there and barking. But here's the thing, guess what?
What?
He got courage to go watch. to go see what's up there on the roof. And he had a flashlight. Go up on the balcony, looking. He first looked up in the roof, right? He's searching the roof. He's looking on the area, like searching. He turned around, nothing. Looking. Then there's this like branch, right? There's this tree right there. Like,
Yeah.
This is a balcony, and this is a tree. There's a tree right here, and there's like this big old branch. There's a tree. The tree's like big, and there's a big old branch that's like 20 feet tall in the air, right? So he's looking. He sees nothing, right? He sees nothing, right? You know how I said the 20-foot tall branch? He stopped directly. Where is it? And he saw this tall man creature. He does not know what is it till this day. And he just stared at it for a sec, dropped his flashlight. Midnight got scared about the flashlight and went sprinting back in the room, right? He picked up his flashlight. He picked up his flashlight, checked what was it, and he checked directly at the spot, right? Nothing was there. He looked everywhere. Look on the roof, right? He went back inside, locked the door, closed the curtains. Right when he closed the curtains, him and Midnight was directly in bed, not even looking at anything, just directly on bed, did not want to get up. Midnight was not even wanting to go outside or downstairs or anywhere, directly on the bed. So guess what? After like a few minutes, like 2 or 4 minutes, he started to hear tapping on his front door. Then he heard it where on the side of his wall, tapping. Then it went around the whole house. Then you know how I said the balcony?
Yeah.
Tapping on the balcony too. When it was on the balcony, it was so much tapping that he couldn't even fall asleep. Tapping, stop. 4 minutes later, tapping, stop. 5 minutes later, tapping, stop. 6 minutes later, tapping, stop. 7 minutes later, tapping, stop. And ever since 7 minutes, completely stopped. And it was the middle of the night. He still needed a couple hours for sunrise. He was very frightened, very scared, but like hours went by fast, right?
Yeah.
Sunrise came. He directly got out of bed, run to go check. Right when he opened the balcony, he looked directly upstairs. Not upstairs. Roof, right? He's looking everywhere. He looks down. Right when he looks down on the balcony floor, he sees a racetrack of footprints. And you know the footprints that he said that came to the woods, to his cabin, and ended in the woods behind his cabin? Those look familiar to him. So after that, he closed the curtains and all that. He packed up everything and left. And that was the end of the story. That was scary. If I was in that situation, I would be frightened too. Like, I'll be just in the corner of the room doing nothing.
Bro, you nearly gave goosebumps.
You do have goosebumps. Okay,
So
that's gonna be the end. And that was that camera. Okay, now it's that camera. This is gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys liked the video, and make sure if you guys want to hear more about this, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Cause turn on the notifications, and every time we post, you're gonna be having a notification on your phone or something. So make sure to like and subscribe, and turn on notifications. And see you guys later. Peace.